We just got an update on a wildfire burning in central Washington. It started yesterday in Vantage. 74-person town out by the gorge, just north of I-90 before you cross the Columbia River, just to give you an idea of what we're talking about here. This morning, the Kittitas County Sheriff's Office telling us the fire is now 4,500 acres and just 10% contained. With people in their homes right now, of course, they could be ordered to leave at any moment.
Let's check in with Fox 13's John Hopperstead at the command post in nearby Kittitas, talking with emergency officials and folks who spent the night camping in tents on the school lawn. We'll get another update from him coming up in about a half an hour. Right now, though, we check in with AJ Janival just outside the fire zone in Vantage. AJ, what are you seeing there?
Bill, where we're standing, this road has been closed since we got here yesterday around 5 in the evening, still closed hours later. People trying to get back and forth in this area. They are letting folks who live down this road past this road closure, but for anyone that's trying to get to work, they're getting turned around. I spoke to one person who tells me they were evacuated from work yesterday. When they got up to the road closure today, they weren't able to get through, so they went right back home. Vehicles they are letting go through this road closure, though, that we have seen just in the last few minutes are a lot of those firefighter crews that are heading back to the fire to work on the flames that have been affecting this area since noon on Monday. As you heard Liz mention, 4,500 acres burned, and that fire grew fast. It started, as I mentioned, at noon and grew to that 4,500 scale just within a few hours. Crews worked throughout the day. We had video, as you could see, both on the ground. They had the trucks going, the bulldozers going, the firefighters trying to contain the flames on the ground, as well as in the air. They had helicopters and airplanes. One thing that officials we were talking to as we were able to get beyond the road closures yesterday and get some of this video that you're looking at were saying was just the proximity of the Columbia River to this fire was really beneficial, because those air support were able to get to the river and drop a lot of water and really contain this fire to stop it from growing as fast as it did. This fire, though, has affected a lot of people who are living in this region. There have been no structures damaged, but due to the efforts, power outages have affected people living in this area throughout the day as well. They have had evacuation levels in place throughout the entire fire. For the most part, it's been a level 2 evacuation, which just essentially means be ready to go. But around 9 o'clock on Monday, they did up that evacuation to level 3. That means get out. There was about 20 to 30 homes affected by that level 3 evacuation. We spoke to officials with DNR about how people who live in this area can help crews.
And we just ask people to heed those evacuation notices, help our firefighters as they come in and out of the properties to battle this blaze, and help us all work together. We can help control these fires.
I just want to talk for a moment about the scale of this fire. It's really a statewide effort. Speaking to Ryan Rodruck with DNR yesterday, he was telling me it was a state mobilization, which means all departments throughout the entire state are on standby and at the ready. And as I've been standing on here on Vantage Highway just for the last few minutes, I've seen dozens of trucks go by, as you saw that video earlier. But these are not just trucks from Kittitas County. There were at least several from our region and Thurston and Olympia. I saw a truck from Pullman. So you just see how large this effort is to contain this fire. We'll stay out here. We'll continue to give you updates throughout the rest of the morning. Reporting live in Vantage, I'm AJ Janival for Fox 13 News.